Hey guys, we are back for another movie commentary. This time, we will be watching Jurassic Park. Which I'm super excited by. The first in the series. Steven Spielberg, Kathleen Kennedy, Jurassic Park, Sam Neill.
Yeah.
Yes.
Jeff Goldblum.
Samuel Jackson.
Laura Dorn.
Probably a movie that gets quoted by us almost every day, whether we know it or not.
Yeah.
So ingrained.
Like and
yeah.
stuff like that. That's in there.
Yep.
I mean, we're all around 30, and it's a seminal movie.
You did it.
For people around that age.
It is. It is. And in my opinion, vastly superior to its sequels.
Agreed.
Both in that time period and Jurassic World sequels.
It's difficult to recapture the magic.
Yeah.
I've seen all but the most recent one I've seen, so I don't know how to relate to that one. But
Sure.
No, I understand.
Yeah.
So what version are we watching?
We are watching the American Blu-ray.
Yep.
And this is the Jurassic Collection.
Jurassic World Collection.
Yes.
Has all 5 movies.
So it has
got
all
a cool
5.
blue on it.
Yep.
It's from this past year, I believe.
Okay, so where are we to start, Calvin?
Well, we've pushed play, and there has been one Universal Studios logo pop up, but this one is the original
This
release.
is the movie now. Okay, so
Universal Studios.
I know between all versions, this original Universal Studio should be the same.
Yep.
It's like 12 seconds, right?
Yeah. Well, we're before that. So as soon as we hit play, we'll be going into the Universal logo.
This is black screen before the glint of light shows up and it starts coming around Earth.
Let's do it.
All right, so we're going to be starting in 3, 2, 1, play.
There's that glint. I love this movie.
So everyone here was obsessed with dinosaurs at some point in their lives.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
When the book fair came.
Oh,
to school,
dude, the book fair,
all the dino books.
And Garfield.
Remember that it was like zoo books. There was a dinosaur zoo book.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That I always had.
Well,
and then
my daughter gets those now, actually.
Yeah, those are great.
I was into dinosaurs when my parents got me a Stephen Spielberg's cross-section book.
That's fun.
Remember those?
Yeah, I remember those.
Those were great. And I got a Jurassic period.
Yeah. Now, who all has read the original novel?
I actually didn't.
Yeah?
I've been wanting to, but I haven't.
Nope, I have not.
It's, from my understanding, it's superior to the movie.
Michael Crichton, I think he's also involved in the screenplay of this too. So, it's
different.
It's different, but the major themes are the same.
You read it, Aaron?
No, I just know it's different.
Funnily enough, the first scene in the book is the first scene of the second movie, with the little girl on the beach with with the little dinosaurs.
Interesting.
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Now, I watched a Legal Eagle episode on this, and he was not a fan of the safety standards.
Well, this was also back in the 90s.
Well, this is also Richard Hammond, right? Is his name?
Yes.
The creator of Jurassic Park. He is Michael Crichton's he is the dark Superman. Or I'm sorry, dark Walt Disney. I don't know why I said Superman.
John Hammond.
John Hammond. That's, Aaron's looking confusion.
I was like, who the hell is Richard Hammond?
Yeah, John Hammond. Okay. Richard Hammond is a different person.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's why I asked, and you all said yes.
I did not.
Well, I just thought, I must be wrong.
John Hammond.
I think Richard Hammond is in Top Gear.
I think so.
Yes, you're right.
Maybe.
I said nothing and judged you on your...
Thank you. But he is the dark Walt Disney, so safety standards would not be part of his.
That man does not seem like a dark Walt Disney.
I mean, they're all
He ultimately is. He's a nice guy. Walt Disney's a nice guy. He just did everything wrong.
But why in God's name will this thing not latch or magnetize?
It's the 90s, Rick.
They didn't have magnets in the 90s, Rick.
No magnets. Genetic engineering, yes.
Magnetic locks.
No.
See?
Look at those short shorts.
It goes in,
As the 90s,
and
just
the
shorts.
light turns green.
Yeah, it's supposed to lock. It just, the force of the dinosaur pushes it back.
Yeah. That one fucking guy.
I'd
Fuck
love
that guy's life.
Like the gatekeeper. Yeah, it's a great title.
You need some sort of crane or something to lift this gate.
He's the gatekeeper. You got him. You pay him.
I love how epic this is. He's just lifting this 500
How hard would it be to put a winch up there?
Real hard.
Man, it was not locked.
No, not at all.
We're not respecting the power.
It's basically
of
on
nature,
wheels,
guys. That's
and they
what you're
didn't even
doing.
lock the wheels.
Rick, this is the problem. Ian Malcolm would sit here and be like, "You think you can control nature? You can't."
How did it lift her? Why did it lift her up there? Why isn't it fighting other things?
It's being shocked. It's just biting down hard now.
Man, I love this movie. It's ingrained in my DNA.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like that dinosaur is to eat things.
It still looks so great.
It
all
does.
the effects.
Oh, it does.
Incredible.
There are 14 digital dinosaur shots in this movie. Everything else is suits, not pyrotechnics.
Autoerotica?
Yeah, right. Animatronics and prosthetics because the raptors very much are just guys in suits.
Yep, and they just
And I just buy it.
yeah, and they just
Eric.
shoot it to where they don't see the legs.
I'm waiting to be on one of these, Eric. And I'm going to throw stuff at you.
You have to have 10 people pull me.
Dominican Republic.
It just
that
rubs
guy
on the
is
ground.
sleazeball right here. I love this guy.
The lawyer or the manager?
Well, no, the lawyer's a sleazeball, but I don't like him. But this guy's a sleazeball, and
You
I
think
love
this
him.
guy's a sleazeball? I think this guy's passionate
No.
about what he does, man.
I think this guy's just
He's
real.
employing all of these locals.
He's like the guy from the Rundown. He's came into town. He's forced him to work.
He gets so excited, he just starts
Look at the
speaking.
guy back there, the working conditions. This place, a white T-shirt.
Yeah, what about him? I
He's
think
sad
he
and
looks
depressed.
happy.
No,
This guy's
he's not.
pickaxe. It's like,
You know,
earn another
it's
day's keep.
broken. You know,
These guys aren't going to get eaten by dinosaurs.
No, but you're right.
Yeah.
What are these guys doing?
They're
They're
digging.
digging for
Amber.
Amber. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. I was like, are they trying to dig an area to have some?
No. Hefe! No, they're looking for Amber.
Yeah, he's a
That's
hefe,
right.
man.
I remember because they come in here a little bit
It
later
means-
and they like, look.
Boss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're talking over each other a lot.
He hit his head. I love this guy on the left because he's really making it look like he's hitting, but this is a styrofoam thing, you know?
Yeah.
He doesn't want to hurt it, so he just barely doesn't hit it.
Oh, it's styrofoam.
Yeah, this right here, this is just styrofoam cut.
Okay.
Dude,
Cool.
this is
Same thing Lord of the Rings did.
This is the Last Crusade right here.
Grants like me.
He gets so excited, he starts,
Look at this guy.
yeah.
That's the Last Crusade shot? Which one came first?
Last Crusade.
Last
Last Crusade.
You know what I'm talking about? In
Oh,
there,
fuck
in the, very,
yeah.
in the very beginning, when the guy has it, and he's sitting there. And
What, you
he's
saying
looking
Steven
at-
Spielberg stole from himself?
Yeah, he did. Okay, give him some credit.
It's just a Spielbergism.
It worked. He used it again.
Thing I love about this movie, opposed to Jurassic World, actually, is we're watching it on just this standard frame TV right now. The entire frame is filled. There's no letterboxes.
Yeah.
This movie has a lot of verticality. You have to look at the very top and the very bottom for a lot of shots. Whereas Jurassic World narrows it down, so the scale just feels wrong sometimes. Like I'm looking at the same brontosaurus shot. In this one, you look up and it's so fucking amazing. And that one, it feels not as epic because it's literally smaller,
Really?
you know?
Yeah, it makes sense, but yeah.
And as we watch the movie, just like try to pay attention to how the frame is going to be used, especially during the dinosaur shots. Like to create, like, this feels very big because it's so high and low, the aspect ratio. So later, whenever we're going to be getting into the scary dinosaur stuff, Spielberg makes a frame within a frame where he'll like shoot through a window or shoot something else to make the frame smaller and make you feel
Okay.
more claustrophobic,
Yeah.
There's a guy on the background on the left that looks a lot like my dad
Really?
in the blue jean shirt.
Oh, I
Yeah,
thought you
I
meant
was
the
gonna
Mala guy
say.
back there with the curly hair, David Hasselhoff, the smaller one.
Sam Neill, you look so young, man. Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, the Velociraptor. He has him about 9 feet in this movie, I think. Like
Yeah.
when you see them, the real Velociraptors are much
They're
smaller.
like 3 feet. Yeah.
And
Those are
feathered.
those are different raptors.
But funnily enough,
well, they
while
think they might all be
Well,
feathered. I don't know.
But yeah, well, the way to explain any differences in how the dinosaurs should be versus what they are here is that they're genetic mutants.
Yep.
Like they were spliced with other animals, so they're not going to look exactly the same.
Also to make them more viable,
Yeah.
right?
But while they were
But
filming,
why are they talking in Jurassic Park 3?
I don't know. Why they were filming this movie, they discovered a thing called the Utah Raptor,
Right.
which was 9 feet tall. So
Yeah.
the name is wrong, but the size is right.
Yeah. Eric, don't you have a story about this kid?
Yeah,
You
so
met
I
him
was
or something?
listening to a podcast which a band called Honey Honey was on, and it's just like a drummer and a singer that plays guitar, and they're a really good band. But the drummer is always like, yeah, anywhere I go, people are always like, where do I see you from? I recognize you. Who are you? And he's like, I'm the kid in Jurassic Park who complains about the 6-foot turkey. And they're all like, holy shit, it is you. Because obviously he's much, much older now.
Yeah.
But he just has that face where you're like, I know this kid. I know those eyes.
He looks a little like the Beard Hunter
a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
from Doom Patrol.
Yeah.
Didn't even know we're there. I love this movie.
We use that all the time, don't we?
All the time. The difference, one of the big differences between the book and this movie is how they get all of this this information like to the viewer. Like in the book, it's just here's 50 pages of talking about how dinosaurs are because we have time to do it. In the movie, they have to we have this scene, we have Mr. DNA. It's pretty much all the information you're gonna get.
Yeah.
The thing about doing commentaries, now that we've done a bunch, is like when it's a really, really good movie, I have a hard time
not watching.
Yeah, I just want to watch
it.
Yeah.
I didn't know Laura Dern was like real young here, like 22 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought she was, I guess when you watch it growing up, you think they're kind of just big, they're just adults, you know?
Yeah, no, I understand.
Yeah.
It's weird that
so
we're
good
older.
for Sam Neill here.
I'm saying like it's weird that I'm much older than she is here.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's like when I watch Friends. Every time I watch Friends, I'll watch it like once every couple of years. And I slowly
You're starting to get older in the first couple seasons now.
I'm like as old as they were like towards the end seasons now. I'm like, oh shit. I haven't succeeded at anything.
Yeah. Well, Laura Dern had a cool story when she was doing promotion for The Last Jedi. So when she worked on this movie, Steven Spielberg just told her, hey, you're a beautiful woman, and people in Hollywood are going to tell you to do this and do that, and change this and change that, and and just never do that. And she said as she got older and aged, she always remembered what he said.
Yeah.
So she's made sure to never do any kind of surgery or anything like that, mostly because of what he told her when she was like 22, 23 when she did this movie.
Shot looked a little like Donald Trump playing tennis.
Yeah.
It did, didn't it?
You just walk in, some guy you don't know is in your fridge, just opening the champagne that's special.
So, and he backed off real quick.
Yeah.
So, like, speaking again about, like, how Spielberg uses the frame, like, right now, we're in very normal territory. Like, we're shooting eye level, mid shots to everybody, but as the movie goes on and the power dynamics between humans and dinosaurs changes, sometimes the humans are higher than the dinosaurs, looking down at the little baby or looking down at things, and slowly, as the dinosaurs get the power, he shoots lower, so the humans are looking up at the dinosaurs,
Yeah.
And all of that will take place in the 25% screen.
Why is there so
we
much
got.
toilet paper?
In the desert. Gotta have toilet paper.
I mean, dust gets in her nose and stuff, man.
Tissues, man.
Yeah. Well, I mean, toilet paper's easier.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You get more on a roll.
they're trying to stretch that budget. That grant they had.
Yeah. Alan Grant.
Spend no expense.
Space aliens stole my face is what that newspaper says on the fridge.
Yep. Look at the little cat standy up there for some reason.
Next to the dinosaur.
Yeah. He is so dirty.
Yeah.
Like, they got dust all in this place, and they have like a microscope.
Yeah.
Yeah. Microsoft's not covered.
Yeah.
I can still see that they're using Elmer's glue on a scientific dig.
Yep.
Well, you have to do reconstruction.
I love the idea that they have no idea what's going to happen,
Yeah, I feel like realistically, I would not join until I knew what I was
Really?
doing.
This guy who's rich and funds everything and says, I'll pay,
I don't think it's a practical thing. I don't know. I need to know. You got to tell me what we're going to,
I'm pretty sure you're not going to think it's dinosaurs. And if it was dinosaurs, it'd be even greater, right?
I want him to tell me it's dinosaurs. For a movie, it's a great shock when they see it.
For the 3 years, though, funding everything.
Yeah, I mean, there's making sure they have their job for 3 more years. And
they do a better job marketing themselves.
all you got to do is come over here and check out this park,
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I feel like I'd accept
Look
that.
at all the toilet paper over there.
There is, yes.
I mean,
I know, it's
have
everywhere.
more toilet paper than that in my house.
Yeah.
And that's just a little
You ever
trailer.
go and buy, like, that 20-pack of toilet paper in your house?
Yeah.
You just use one at a time?
No, I buy it one at a time.
Do you?
Yep,
That sounds terrible.
for $6 each.
What?
Yeah.
Jeez, that's
No,
more than you pay for like a 12-pack.
This guy deserves to get his throat slit.
Look at his belt though.
Did
It's very
you?
festive.
We never see this guy again, do we?
Not in this, but
no.
we do see him in the Telltale game, I
Yeah.
believe.
I've never played it.
How
Not
is the
good.
Telltale game?
It's terrible.
Yeah,
I didn't know there was a Telltale game.
Well, I was so excited about it, but it got really average to bad reviews.
Yeah.
Telltale's usually pretty good.
Because this guy has a guy on the boat that he's trying to smuggle the embryos to, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, he's not the guy on the boat.
he's just a middleman, but he's from the company, right?
I love this. This is probably one of the quotes I use the most.
We got ducks in here.
I always thought it was Dotson.
Wayne Knight has lost so much weight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I haven't
man.
seen him.
When Nedry like screams in excitement after the thing pops up, I always felt like his like little like whine that he does sounds like a dinosaur whine later in the movie. Listen to it. It kind of sounds like something the velociraptors sound like.
Look at this sleazy bastard holding his money.
Yeah.
Aaron could play that guy.
Yeah, you're good.
Which
Yeah.
one?
Who, Nedge?
No, Dotson.
Right there. I always
Yeah.
felt like that sounds like
That sounds like a
Velociraptor or
velociraptor.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe he made that laugh, and they were like, you know what? We're just
We're
going to
gonna
use that.
Yeah.
I believe they use like a Galactopus tortoise mating and
They
things
use
like
so
that.
many things.
And
like
el-
for the Tyrannosaurus Rex, they use like a penguin. They use a bear. They use
use a pig.
They use like 7 different animals.
Do you
Use
think
the elephant and a lion?
do you think the TSA checks Barbasol cans because of this movie?
Probably.
I mean, you can't have anything more than 3 ounces.
Dude, I feel so bad for whoever eats that pie that he just sprayed shaving
Right.
cream on and they just put shaving cream on top and you're like, oh, hey, whipped cream, you know? Take a bite of that. You're like, oh.
Yeah, that would suck.
Wouldn't it be terrible?
Don't get cheap
It's like
on me.
when my-
He took the bill.
My brother did that to me one time whenever he replaced the Oreo frosting that I thought was mint with toothpaste.
That's not good to ingest all that toothpaste, man.
No, it could have killed me.
Yeah,
But it's funny.
yeah, it is.
I remember Brad with all the shaving cream. spray on his head.
Just can't believe.
he suffers from it.
Deplorable.
See, I get why they bring these two.
Uh-huh.
He was always like, I don't get why
I
Ian's here,
think
you know? He's
The lawyer brought him.
I think
is
so.
that where he came from? Was a lawyer?
yeah, he's like a pop scientist or something like that. He's a
Yeah,
mathematician.
He's a mathematician. He's very.
Yeah, but the lawyer brings him because he's, this guy, Ian Malcolm's always like, you can't, the problem is you're trying to control something that can't be controlled. And the lawyer brings him to like prove or at least lend his personality
Yeah.
to.
Yeah, as a balancing
Yeah.
opinion.
So he's like this age is Neil deGrasse Tyson. And that like
there
he's
it is.
like
I
a
forgot about that line.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You bring a rock star. Sorry. Go ahead, Rick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah. Neil Tyson is kind of like a science like promoter.
yeah.
Like he is a scientist, but like Bill Nye, he's an engineer. He's not a scientist.
Right.
But Neil
he,
is
like-
an astrophysicist, though.
But Neil is an astrophysicist, so it's a little different. But he's really good at like just explaining complex things in layman terms.
He's a pretty good historian too, actually.
Yeah.
Do you guys ever realize in Jurassic Park 2, Malcolm is so different?
He's pretty different.
Yeah.
Like he's this
Yeah.
badass guy, and he's just not. He's not doing his laugh.
Yeah. Ooh.
I mean, you can obviously say the events of this movie changed him. But-
Yahoo.
I like this.
Yeah.
It's just a fun like foreshadowing of the idea.
Well, the
of,
male
like,
and female.
Let him
Yeah,
finish.
yeah. No, you get the idea of like the life finds a way thing that we touch later on. It's like, well, you got the female ends, but he doesn't have a male end. He's like, well, what am I gonna do? It's like, it's tie them together.
Yep.
Is that in the book?
And Malcolm's.
Yeah.
I don't think so. No.
Okay, it'd be kind of weird to do that in a book, I guess.
But if it's like life finds a way and a conscious brain does it, does that mean this movie promotes creationism?
No. He's life.
Yeah. There you go. He found a way to make it work. It's I don't know. It's good. I like it. It's foreshadowing and all kinds of stuff there.
But just again, the aspect ratio, like this movie does a lot of like pans versus tilts, or tilts versus pans, I should say. So you get like that. This is the Land for Giants shot, coming down on the waterfall.
Now, where do they shoot this at?
Hawaii.
Is
They
this,
shot
is
a
this
lot
a
of
place
this.
in Hawaii? I want to go
This
there.
is a place in Hawaii.
They shot a lot of this in
I
Hawaii,
went
didn't they?
to many places
Did you go to this place?
at Aloha Hawaii Ranch.
Okay.
Aloha Hoa. I can't do it.
I don't think you're saying it right.
I'm probably not.
Aloha or something.
Ola wala wala.
Yeah, I can't do it. But no, this is a real location. I did not go to that one.
No.
Yeah,
I think
Is all
I
this-
think that's a different island than the one I went
I
to.
was gonna say, is all this like the gates and stuff still there that they've built?
Not for this movie, but they did have a lot of the gates for Jurassic World still there. They built
Gotcha.
those to last.
Yeah.
That was actually part of the ranch's deal. Is like, all right, yeah, you guys can use it again for a smaller fee, but build it so that it lasts and can be weathered.
Yeah.
You know,
So
that
we
way
can bring people there.
Yeah. So like the Jurassic World, Indominus Rex arena place, like I went there. Like I was in that room looking
Oh,
down
yeah?
on it. Yeah,
Sweet.
it's really cool.
That's cool.
Isn't a concrete moat defeating the purpose? Like if you fill the moat with concrete, it's just a road.
What is
No,
it?
He was talking about like there's a fence, there's a concrete moat.
Yeah.
I think he means like,
Like-
it's a trench.
Yeah,
with,
with
the
concrete.
sides are concrete, so it
okay.
can't
Crazy
be
ass
gas
road.
through.
Like in
Got it.
T2.
yeah.
Yeah.
They
That's bad judgment,
They
Rick.
fall off of the
Tremors.
concrete moat, don't they? At the Jurassic,
I believe so. Yeah. When,
yeah.
when the
Tyrannosaurus paddock.
when
Yeah.
the Jeep is falling down, right?
Before we get this part, Eric, in the book, my question is like the anticipation of like getting here.
Yeah.
That's, like, is that probably a pretty big
Oh,
thing
yeah,
in the book? Like,
definitely.
because they don't know why
They
they're
don't-
coming, right?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
But you know why?
But the lawyer does.
Jurassic
No,
Park.
the lawyer doesn't now because he's surprised too.
No, but you know.
Yeah, the lawyer changes like we're gonna make $1 million.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of money. Here.
Yeah. If we're gonna
He
make
just
a
thinks that
fortune
there's,
of this
he just
place,
thinks
is
like
what he
there's
says.
some kind of zoo that you're having all of these people come to. Like, you know,
Yeah.
bring the zoo to them. I love that she's the paleontologist and she's looking at the plant first.
How do they do the plants?
It's just the dinosaurs ate the plants.
No, she's a
Biologist.
She's a paleobotanist.
Well, yeah, I mean, she is a paleobiologist,
Yeah.
whatever it's
Yeah.
called. Yeah,
Yeah, I love that.
yeah.
The first time you see it.
I mean, I love these shots, man, because we pan and then we tilt up, and they become super small in the frame, whereas they were filling the frame.
Still looks really good.
Yeah, I mean, it's a tiniest bit rough in this shot, I think,
yeah.
but it's just the lighting, I think.
Well, I mean, yeah. Like
I mean, how are you gonna do that?
you
not
watching
in
VHS
CGI,
in
you know?
1998. Let me tell you.
We didn't have Blu-ray back then.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, man, like that 25% they get back, man, it's so important in these shots. I love
Yeah.
How can they determine if he lives in a swamp or not? They put him in this environment.
Well,
it. It's instinct, is what they say. You know.
I guess if there's swamps here, right?
and
It's
I
probably
mean,
gotta go where the food is.
the music just makes it so much bigger as well.
Oh yeah, the music is perfect.
Ooh, boom.
That's the best. One of the best things about it is because this is technically a horror movie, like the last half of it, you know. But
Yeah.
John Williams put a score that is like, this is what I think of when I think of millions of years of the Earth. You know, is this song?
It's a very majestic.
Yeah.
theme.
See, I love when he comes in the shot, singing. We have a T-Rex. He just faints.
My dear.
You can tell he's done that take a few times because his butt was already dirty.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. When he sits down on
Yeah.
the ground there.
Now this is the shot I
Yeah,
love. Like,
that's
it's
a
just
great
all
shot.
these-
Yeah.
They're just down here, you know. Love it.
Now, were you saying CGI? There were shots or like?
There's a total number of, not like dinosaurs, but there's a total, like this shot counts as one shot in that 19
like the
shots.
brontosaurus we had there, was that like
was a
3 or 4 shots? Was that just considered?
No, that would be 3 or 4 shots.
Yeah, because we went
Yeah.
back and forth to it a few times.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Each individual like
so
clip.
a lot of it is just here in the beginning with a lot of these
Yeah.
things. Because later on you get into like a
You'll
I feel like
see,
a lot less.
you'll see like, when we get like, especially into the Tyrannosaurus thing, like
Yeah.
the way they go from the animatronic to the CG, like sometimes they're just like, they pass by a window and it's now it's a CG one, you know? So that still counts as one, even though
Yeah.
it's using a lot of different stuff. But
I wasn't
we
sure
can
if
go
it was
into
like
specifics.
different scenes or shots
Yeah.
specifically. Because like shots, I think it's more impressive shot wise
Yeah,
than going scene wise. You know?
yeah. No, it's shot wise. And now that we're like, you know, getting into these shots of awe and stuff. Like the camera is starting to like get down low and look up at our characters. You know, like we're looking at how much power humans have achieved now. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Who needs a paleontologist when you have live dinosaurs, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Jeff Goldblum and Laura Dern met on this movie and got engaged for like 2 years after it.
They
didn't get married, though.
Engaged for 2 years.
They were engaged. So, what'd you say earlier, Shane?
I said, Malcolm, in the end, he won out. He's
Yeah.
looking for the ex, Mrs. Malcolm.
Yeah.
Right.
He had to have done this just for the investors or
Yeah.
for this, right? Because they can't do this for every tour group.
His timing's incredible.
Yeah, it is.
And he just sits down, you know, he's done.
Yeah. I love how it pans across his cane and then up to them.
Mm-hmm. Roam your blood.
So this is much different in the book then, right?
Yeah, this is just, this is taking 50 pages of information and
Exposition.
then putting it into a couple minutes. you know?
Okay.
Does it well.
That's pretty cool.
Like dinosaurs.
His voice kind of sounds familiar. I wonder who
Little
does
bit.
it.
It's like one of the differences between this and because there are a million dinosaur movies out there, and most
Yeah.
of them are schlock and terrible. But
Yep.
like this tries to explain itself and like tries to use the science, whereas most movies like this would just be like, they're dinosaurs.
It's like it was living under the earth for hundreds of years.
I can't think of another dinosaur movie right now. Actually, like these are the only ones to me.
Land Before Time.
Wow, come on. Look at that doofus.
It's like this actor just mainly a voice actor. Yogi Bear. He's in Space Jam, Gummy Bears, Tiny Toons.
Space Jam sounds like something I recognize
Yeah.
him from, maybe. It's just the way his voice is. I'm like,
Yeah.
something's familiar. Ah!
Bingo. Dino DNA.
It's like these guys are scientists. Like this is explaining to the audience.
Mhm.
It's not necessarily meant to explain it to scientists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, around this time is whenever the human genome
got
was
decoded.
finally mapped.
Yeah.
It also, like, even if they're scientists, it still explains to them, like, the process of what they did. 'Cause
Yeah.
even them, they, like, how the hell do you get DNA to make these cloning process of...
I feel like it was for scientists though. You'd give them like an abstract
Yeah.
or like a paper.
Yeah.
You know.
You wouldn't need a cartoon.
No.
Yeah.
What's the first dinosaur you would make?
If I was a kid, it would definitely be like a dangerous one because that'd be
Yeah.
stupid. But I don't know. Something cool.
I think a Triceratops is pretty damn awesome.
Yeah.
Stegosaurus is cool. Prehistoric turtles, like, their shells as big as this table.
Mm-hmm.
Land turtles too.
Ankylosaurus would be cool. You could just ride it like a tank.
Yeah.
Erotica?
It's my line. It's so much easier than getting all these fucking robots.
Yeah.
Autoerotica.
See, they need more information. They refuse.
They're very
These are-
impatient.
Look at them, like, breaking the rocks and stuff.
Yeah.
You see that? And they just push up and it goes. Like,
Yeah.
maybe they broke the whole mechanism when they did it. I don't know.
I like to think that John Hammond could have let them go if he wanted to, but he wanted them to stay on this. You
Yeah.
know? That was Sam Jackson, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
There he is.
Yeah.
Even in their labs, they have to have like the fossil walls and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's part of the tour.
Yeah. But yeah, this scene especially is like placing humans in the the god position, looking down upon what they've created. You know,
They're taking up like a greater part of the frame.
yeah. Come on and push.
It's clearly a different egg.
And Hammond wants to be there for every single hatching too.
Yeah.
you know?
He loves being there when they're born. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he's their father.
Yeah.
You know?
So that they would feel affection towards him. Yeah. What's that called? Imprinting.
Yeah.
That's nuts how good it looks, dude.
It looks so good still. Because it's gooey.
Yeah, it is gooey.
Should be like the Chris Pratts, right? Like the trainers, right?
Look how good Alan Grant is. Like Sam Neill. He is so good.
You're just impressed by that puppet.
Yeah. Already he's jumping in.
Man, that puppet.
Yeah. The little arms.
And little neck.
You can already tell it bothers Ian.
Mm-hmm.
He's looking at the egg. I love that. Like, who's controlling that?
I don't know.
He's like, hey, put
It's
this
an
down.
AI.
That
It's-
in and
it's
of
a-
itself is crazy for
Yeah.
1997.
It's-
Look how
from
annoyed
Iron
Sam
Man.
Neill is right here.
Yeah.
My Malcolm.
But that's the arm from Iron Man. It's his first part.
This is a Tony Stark joint.
See, they got tissues. They're well funded.
Yeah. They're extra large tissues, too.
I bet those are so rough.
He sounds like a fool here, though, doesn't he? Kind of. It's like he's in front of all this stuff. Like, hey, we control this hormone, and he's like, no, you can't.
Yeah, man. So much of his acting is pausing.
Yeah.
And not in the,
Christopher Walken
Christopher Walken way, yeah.
More in the William Shatner
Life
way.
Yeah.
finds a way. Like you could, that would be a totally different character there, wouldn't it?
I love when
Christopher Walken.
I love when he realizes it's a velociraptor and he's like, I have this in my hand. And he's like, suddenly, I should be scared right now, right?
Wouldn't he recognize it?
No, he's never seen one.
He's never
I
seen
mean, it's weird because we
skin on
do.
one.
Oh,
How often would you see a baby fossil, Probably not super often. Most, yeah, but a lot of their bones are cartilage still,
Sure.
Yeah.
especially
Yeah.
dinosaur bones. But granted, they have to fossilize, so it has to like be a very specific way of doing it.
This cow.
That fucking cow. Doesn't know it's fucked.
Hey, they have a crane here.
that's what they needing for Gilbert Grape's mom.
They
They
learned.
burned the house
Yeah.
down instead.
The gatekeeper died, so now they got a crane and start
Yeah.
putting things in there.
Would it be more humane to kill the cow first?
Yeah, but they probably wouldn't enjoy it. And maybe they wouldn't eat if they can't kill.
Yeah, but if you start doing it when they were young,
It's
Yeah.
instinct, man. Can't
why
bring it
do you
out.
want to foster that instinct?
You're not fostering it. They
I don't
can't get rid of it. They're trying to control it.
You
That's
do-
the whole point,
yeah.
is that you can't control it.
Yeah, but they're doing the same
Yeah,
thing
but we
here.
think they're probably scavengers too, though, right?
I'm just saying that what's internally consistent with the movie.
Yeah.
We got to remember, too, these are genetically engineered beasts. They're not real,
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, you also have the same idea here, where you have a creature alive, or dead. Either way, it's not like they're putting it down there and letting it roam around and they hunt it. They're just putting it there and it gets the food.
Yeah,
So
that's-
it could be the same thing if it's just dead or alive. Either way, Of
Yeah.
being like, here's food.
But this might be one of those things where they do worse because they're not killing, because killing is part of their instinct,
Lethal 8 months. Jeez.
Yeah, he doesn't even want to talk about it. But that's all Alan wants. Yeah, while the second one does kind of, or in the third one, it does kind of go into like, are the raptors talking to each other? Like it's, I don't love it, but in this movie it does hold the seeds of like talking about the intelligence here. And then even when they're tapping on the, you know, it's Spielberg like said, like, I want to feel like they're talking to each other as they're doing it, you know? So those ideas are there.
Yeah.
It gets a little like too much when it's like.
Well, this is the most Michael Crichton type, you know, that his books are about the evils of technology.
Yeah.
And then after that, they just become dinosaur movies, and you just kind of got to accept them.
Yeah.
That this movie is definitely the most different. And
hell, in the Crichton books, it eventually becomes, it gets real fucking crazy where there's like splicing dinosaurs and humans together to create super soldiers.
yeah.
And
which was a concept for Jurassic Park 4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Jurassic Park aprons do not look right with bow ties.
Yeah. We're having like a coupon day. All he sees is money now, you know? It's crazy.
Yeah.
Which is interesting considering when you first see him and stuff, and he's there like, I'm worried about the, you know, the safety things and.
Yeah, you and I had feared, so we did bring him.
Yeah, he said about that earlier whenever they were in the thing.
Mhm.
He's like, I brought scientists, you brought a rock star.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I don't remember that line.
They have they showed an airplane back there, so they were planning on building an airport. Is that in Jurassic World, or did they? I thought they did like a ferry or something.
Oh, wait a minute.
I know there's an airport on the second island in Jurassic Park 3.
Yeah.
Like they have.
Now I meant in
airport on
the new Jurassic World, where the park is actually a thing now. I didn't know if they had an airport onto the island.
I think they do.
No.
I don't remember.
I think it's a smaller airport so that they like richer people can.
Yeah.
But I think most people take like the ferry and stuff.
Think Hammond's in charge of EA. He definitely has the most quotable lines.
Yeah, oh
in this
yeah,
movie
definitely.
Of anyone.
Like, you have to hire a sexy mathematician. They pulled it off. He's just nerdy enough for you to buy it, and just sexy enough to have that deep of a V-neck.
He did not have all his caution when he was dealing with teleportation.
Yep.
This is a different character. He has a lot of good. I mean, all his points. You know.
Yeah.
He's the only one speaking in like a. Is this something that should be a thing? I love the.
Yeah. And the paleontologist. Agreed. I can't speak when Sam Neill's talking.
I know. It's
Yeah,
so
me
good.
too.
But like, not only is it the millions of years of evolution, but like the air is different now
Mhm.
than it was then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do they make
The
these
oxygen
plants?
is different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Well, it was better then.
yeah, there was a lot more oxygen in the air.
And again, that excuse can be thrown away because they are spliced with other creatures that can't.
Thank you.
Yeah, the blood sucking. But you gotta think of all the failures they had
Yeah.
trying to birth these things from eggs, ostrich eggs, and then it comes out and it's just, well, that one didn't work. Give me another frog. You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, like I like what they're talking about of the idea of so you have this is what you want to do. You want to create things.
Hey!
Now they're in the world, but what occurs after that?
Yeah.
These plants that have gone extinct, and you have those. Like I think that's what Ellie was saying, right?
Yeah.
It's like you have these plants, and what happens when you start to not be able to control them?
Yeah.
It's kind of the same idea of like, oh, well, we have this pest in America,
Yeah.
so we're going to bring this from Europe
Yeah.
to America, and then you don't think about, well, that'll get rid of this, but then it starts causing rampant problems with everything else.
Yeah,
you
There's
know?
no natural predator for
Yeah,
it.
it's like that's
Well,
not naturally what's supposed to
yeah.
happen. The world did this because that's how it's supposed to work.
Like later in the movie, the Triceratops gets sick, and we actually don't know what happened because she thinks, well, there's this West Indian lilac, and they're eating it, and that's poisonous. But the guy's like, no, the animals don't eat them. And she's like, can I check out their shit? They check out the shit, and there's nothing in there. There's no berries or anything. And in the movie, they leave that. We don't know what happened. But in
Yeah.
the book, they reveal what happens. Eventually, the dinosaurs, much like birds, would swallow rocks to grind in their stomachs,
Yeah.
and then they would regurgitate them. And while they were doing that, they were eating the plants as well, and then regurgitating the plants. So they were getting poisoned, and it wasn't coming out in their stool. The scientists couldn't control that, had no idea it was happening. Life and the chaos happened. You know,
Yeah.
it's like birds do that. They'll swallow little rocks and stuff to help
Yeah.
digest.
In their gizzard.
And the gizzard and the dinosaurs do the same thing. And that's why they don't see traces of the poison plant.
Because they've already absorbed the
Mhm.
poisonous chemical.
Everyone you in? Look at Laura
I
Dern
love-
back there.
I love how she's
Starts
back,
cracking up.
like just watching, smiling.
As soon as he said backer, he didn't want to hear anything about it.
She's that sure right with you. All right.
Samuel Jackson
love
on the
Walt
radio
Disney,
back
man.
there again.
I remember, like, I used to often, like, I didn't remember Samuel Jackson was in this movie.
Yeah,
He's not a huge part, and, he's gone, you don't even know it. He dies off screen. So
Yeah.
it's like a, what?
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I forgot he was in here.
It's before he started shaving for all of his roles,
Yeah.
shaving his head.
Smoking at work. It was a different time.
It was a different
Yeah, it
time.
was.
You could smoke on planes at one point.
Yeah.
Fuck.
God, how terrible that is.
That would be so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. I grew up in a house with it, but
Yeah.
now I'm around it. It just annoys me.
I want to know what happened afterwards, because he's obviously not with the kids. you know?
Yeah.
Like, well, wait, what?
He had to just be honest and be like, no.
Yeah. Just put his foot down.
Now they're with the lawyer. See, it feels like I love the shots because there's almost an exact shot like that in Jurassic World.
Yeah.
But it feels different. It's because in this, like, we're looking at the point of view and we're going through these natural frames with the windows, and whatever it is to look at is too big to be in one window. It's in both windows, you know?
Yeah.
It just feels bigger. The scale is bigger.
It's like riding in the back seat of a car when
Yeah.
you're on a road trip and
Yeah.
your parents point at something and you're just trying to see it from any angle that you can out the windows.
Yeah.
That's what happens to Aaron every time he goes to the zoo.
There's never anything. I can see more stuff at YouTube, okay? What's the point?
More stuff at YouTube.
I always feel like I
You
have
sound
really
like
good
an
look at the
old
zoo.
man.
Like every time I look at things, like they're like right at the, you know,
At the
window.
gate.
Last time I went, I got the polar bear real good.
Yeah.
And the baby polar bear as well.
Yeah.
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 Like, I go to the zoo, I spend all the time with the kids. It's hot, kids are hungry, I gotta go get food, I come back, we're walking around for hours.
Yeah.
Nothing's doing anything cool.
No,
you don't
I
get to
get
touch
you.
them. You don't get to feed them.
You pay more, you can touch some.
Some things you can feed. The
Yeah.
what?
So you pay more, you can get like private things with them.
I got the money. I got four
I know,
kids.
I know.
I can take them
I
to the
get
zoo.
you. I've never done it either, but I'm just saying you can't.
This is more like the wilds.
Eric's like, I just go touch all the animals. Like, damn it, Eric. I can do this on YouTube. And type in exactly what I want. I want to see a wildebeest get eaten. You don't see that at the zoo.
Yeah. I like what he says there. All the problems of a major theme park and a major zoo. Nedry.
Got chests over there.
Yep.
Computers can't even run Crisis, and they can make dinosaurs.
Yeah, it's also one of the things that's, I think, more emphasized in the book than the movie is the level of automation everything's at. It's like, we can do all of this. I spent all this money initially. They don't have to pay a lot of people, you know?
Yeah.
But because of that, Ned's able to take over, and they kind of lose control because they gave control to machines, you know?
I'd be like, well, then pay me more.
Thanks, Dad. I forgot.
What?
That just reminded me, Dad.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
What?
That guy's perfect for this role.
He is.
isn't
His
he?
jaw and his eyes.
Yeah.
He passed away, I think, of liver cancer, didn't he?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I love going from
I was at this location.
him
Oh, yeah?
Mhm.
past Samuel Jackson to him who's just sitting there just staring. Like, it's just like this
Yeah,
pan
no.
over, and it's just like, Jesus, that guy's so intense.
Yeah. It's just all,
Grass.
you know, grass now, but. I mean, this movie, like, developed an industry in Hawaii, you know, when they started with this.
Yeah, and then
getting-
Lost came here after
yeah.
that, too, man.
Yeah.
I mean, what did they spend on this movie? It was, I don't know. Was it like 60 million?
I don't even, I have no idea.
I mean, I think it
Yeah.
earned like $1 billion, but they spent
You looking
like
it up, Calvin?
60
Yeah.
million on it to make it or something.
Oh, this is good.
Yeah, $63 million.
Did you say what the earnings was in the box office?
1.029 billion
Yeah.
worldwide.
Man, that's pretty good.
Both the guys look over.
Samuel smiles.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
Look, and you see that smudge where Shane was?
Yeah, right.
Where's
I
it
mean,
go?
they had to have known that if they put the plants that close to where they're supposed to be, you're not going to see them very well, you know?
Yeah, it's going to
Mhm.
obscure.
I mean, the Tyrannosaurus is just going to, like, pace back and forth.
Yeah, how wouldn't
The
the
cheetahs
Tyrannosaurus
do.
like stomp all that down?
It might just be that they've let it grown out and they haven't prepared it for, like, actual opening yet or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, well, you go in there and cut it down.
Yeah. Yeah, right?
Yeah, right?
They didn't think about that part.
It's like I would have trouble walking through that thick forestry.
Yeah.
Can't imagine a T-Rex trying to walk through that.
And it doesn't want to be fed like the velociraptors. To be fair, the velociraptor ate the fuck out of that cow.
Yeah. Well, because it's also in competition with the
Yeah.
others.
I mean, lions want to hunt, but we throw them a thing of meat
True.
and
Yeah.
just eat that.
And they're kind of unhealthy for it.
Yeah.
They develop a lot of problems because they're not actually doing the things they
Yeah.
usually do. They get a lot of joint problems.
Why did he do that?
He's an asshole.
I
Really hate that. He's laughing at it.
We got him.
When I was a kid, this scene was always like, I still don't get it. Like, I get it now, but I remember being a kid being like, the hell does the water prove?
I don't get his necklace. That's what I don't get.
It's from his daughter, maybe. I don't know.
Ah.
Look at it, grabbing her hair and tugging it.
Yeah. Like a hieroglyphic.
Guess.
Yeah.
He also did. You might not have dropped in the exact same spot.
Well,
too.
that's why he said it's supposed to be shaky. But the idea is that the first one causes your hand to react, and you don't expect that because you don't know everything, you know. So she guesses it's going to go this way because that's what happened before, without knowing the variable that because that happened, your hand is going. The variables are going to change, and it's going to move
Yeah,
this
yeah.
way. So the chaos theory is just that we don't know enough to be able to control those things.
Yeah.
You could have just heard her Plinko
True.
or Plachinko or whatever it is.
Pachinko.
Just get out. You have to be so mad.
That seems pretty important.
Yeah, I don't know why
Yeah.
you wouldn't have those.
Like every single safari, you lock the doors so people can't get out and get eaten by lions.
Seems like top of the list.
Although
I've
they
told
were
you
having
before.
issues with like the headlights and stuff like that.
Yeah, but he said like we should have put locks on the doors, so like they're not even there.
We need locking mechanisms on the doors.
I also would not take kids down there. That's just
I
irresponsible.
don't think they said, "Hey, come on."
Look at the lawyer.
He's got
loafers on and shorts.
He's got loafers and shorts and no socks.
It's like a fucking dweeb, dude.
I love every time she's just smiling and laughing at it.
Like she's smiling and laughing, but it's working against her efforts. Like these children annoying him makes him less likely to want children.
You think?
Love it. I
Yeah.
love this scene so
Might be
much.
the
Yeah.
best effect in the movie.
Yeah. And it's just animatronic and a big bladder full of air.
Yeah.
And the sound.
Yeah.
I know in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, they, the dinosaurs that were practical, they made the sounds there.
Mm-hmm.
So like the actors would
Sure.
hear it. It wasn't in post-production, a lot of it at least.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. So I wonder if they did it here.
I don't know.
I
That'd be
know they
pretty cool to
modeled
hear
the
that.
feet after like an elephant's foot, like the toes, stuff.
But they're still in that above position. That's why they're, you don't feel scared at all. It's like, they're fine.
Gotta wear gloves.
I love this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's great. Is that a gif somebody made of him doing that, but he's doing it to Ian Malcolm when he's laying down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How'd she know they're dilated if she's never seen them before?
It's true.
I don't know.
I guess just because they're not reacting to light, maybe.
You should,
I don't know.
yeah, you probably should still have
Possible.
some kind of reaction to the light
Mm.
shining the way pupils work. Did she pick up rocks there?
No, I think it's the little seed
It's the
pods.
little seed things in there. So the animals think that they're rocks, and they start eating them, and then they regurgitate them. You don't see them in the droppings.
I know.
That is a big pile of shit.
Droppings?
Yeah.
Droppings?
Hammond's so upset he can't control the nature
Yeah.
more. I love it.
Yeah. This is perfect. Wait,
It is. And she's just digging in it.
She's got shit on her
Yeah,
legs.
she does.
She's got shit up to her armpits.
So they must have cut out the whole regurgitation thing.
Yeah, it's only
right?
in the book. Like I said, the
But-
movie kind of leaves it open
Yeah.
because she doesn't find any of the pods. She expects that's what they're eating, but
I just
doesn't
wonder if
find
they
it.
filmed it.
I doubt it. I just think it wasn't in the screenplay. The idea is that much like the way that they're able to reproduce, there are factors we don't know. And that's what the chaos theory is.
I love that shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the idea that she's like just digging into this pile of crap, and then he walks like, oh man, looks at his foot.
Yeah.
That's sissy. It's leaving in 5 minutes.
Huh?
It's leaving in 5 minutes.
No, the shuttle
to
for the
dock.
boat.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
So all of the staff that leaves for the weekend, I guess, or whatever.
Or to get away from the storm.
I wouldn't want to be on the shuttle in a storm.
No.
I seen George Clooney.
I would have gone on that boat well before this point.
Yeah. Look at all that water.
I know.
No way this park would run on a
That's,
Mac.
that storm came quick.
You'd be using Unix.
Yeah, especially not back then.
That's like the best part of the tour.
I mean, they already saw the brachiosaurus before it
Yeah.
even started. Like,
And they weren't supposed to get out on the tour, you know? I just watched Toy Story 2, and Wayne Knight plays the Big Al. From the, you know, he's so funny, even just it being his voice. You
Yeah.
know,
He's just an excellent Newman, man.
yeah.
He is Newman to me.
And it starts now.
Well, hello there. What in the
He's syncing his watch.
yep.
king?
You son of a bitch, I'm in. Three.
And we only see the adopted one, the next one, right?
Yeah.
I love how he just smiles.
Surveillance video systems.
It's like a solid snake.
Nitro's a smart guy.
Yep.
A good Zippo lighter.
Yeah.
The way they have their computer set up is so weird.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The one here and the one here and the one back, one
Well,
back here.
It's all ridiculous.
Yeah, they have all this space, but they only have it like a skeleton crew going on, you know? 'Cause
Yeah.
Everything's
Yeah.
automated.
And also those CRT monitors take up so much room.
This is so cool, that thing.
It is. Made just for it.
Dude, you gotta hustle.
One of these, one of these,
Gallimimus.
We have one of these downstairs. We should have brought it up.
one of these.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The thing that
The
holds
rack.
the cane. Mythosaurus.
That'd be great.
He's still sweating. It's so cold in there.
So who are the guys? Were they a rival
Yeah.
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 science group
Trying
or
to
whatever?
steal.
yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much Hammond's group, Engine or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Engine figured it out first, and while you know everybody else, you know, they just didn't get to it. So now they're
Yeah.
trying to catch up by stealing it.
I don't know if
Yeah.
it's canonical, but the Telltale game really goes into the rival side of things.
Does it?
That's pretty cool.
Like they send another crew in after all these
Oh,
events.
really?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, man, that game had a lot of potential. I need to play it.
Were they related to the same guys in the second one? The ones that came in like
That's
after
Engine.
That's just Engine
Yeah, that's
themselves?
Hammond's like nephew,
Yeah.
and that's Engine.
I'm trying to remember.
He's
It's been a
taking
while since
over.
I've seen that one.
Yeah, because Hammond's sick. He sends Ian's wife, photographer or something, to take pictures of the second island. Check the vending machines. You guys say that about me all the time.
All the time.
Find
I mean,
Eric. Check
We
the
don't even have
vending
vending
machines.
machines.
Eric keeps asking for him. We keep saying no.
That's such a funny line, isn't it? Check the vending machines.
I mean, he did say he was going there,
Yeah.
so it's not completely
It's
just
so-
because
yeah.
he's fat, but it's
But yeah, if you were an editor,
so
you could,
fitting.
I'd cut out the first part and just say that.
Yeah.
It'd be so funny.
Oh,
First thing you should think of,
mm-hmm.
because they can jump.
Who's that guy with the pipe?
I don't know.
It looks almost like Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer.
I will
yeah.
see.
The guy.
God,
that,
if I caught this fat bastard after trying to steal my technology, I would. Oh my God.
So
he gets his.
He does.
Yeah.
And I even feel bad, too, the way he goes out. That's terrible.
he just opens all these fences.
Yeah,
Yeah, electrified to keep things in and out,
He opens all the ones that he needs to get out.
which also is bad design. Oh my gosh.
This is also bad design.
It's like the Little Rascals.
Uh,
Yeah,
Beginning
it is
of-
Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
Boom.
Mm-hmm.
Oppenheimer's
I love.
one of the guys that did the atomic bomb.
With the
program.
Manhattan
Manhattan,
Project.
yeah.
He's the guy that quoted the Bhagavad Gita.
Bob
Right.
Gadita, I become death, the destroyer of worlds.
Mhm.
I love quoting Samuel Jackson's gibberish.
Yeah, I know.
His babbling. Access main program grid. That is
Hacker
Mace
crap.
Windu, man. Can you imagine like Mace Windu 20 years before Sith, just looking like that with glasses? You know?
Qui-Gon ain't listening.
Yeah. It's weird, John Hammond, with the actor who plays him, like how cheery and funny he is in the beginning, and when he's serious
Yeah.
like this, it's such a
Yeah.
turn.
Mhm.
He's so good.
You figure they would have made the track a circle. Instead, it goes there and it comes
it
back.
loops and comes back. Yeah.
well,
like
the
they-
whole design seems weird. Like he has to shut off fences for other like attractions
Yeah.
to get out of the park.
To get there
to get
quicker,
to the
I think.
dock. Is that all it is?
I think it's what it is.
To get there quicker.
To get there without being seen.
I wouldn't even make that a path.
Yeah.
Oh, Aaron, here's your.
Did anyone have these as a kid?
You know, it's
I
weird
did
as
not
I
know.
know.
I think I did actually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think I did.
Yeah, our friend Eric and I growing up had
Put
them.
them back.
Yeah. I did this first. No one, and then Aaron just took off with it.
Yeah, but no one remembers when you did it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody remembers
Yeah,
when
I
Aaron did it
remember
the
me.
100th time.
I wanted these so fucking bad when I
They
was a
look
kid.
so cool.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
They work so well.
Released with
So,
them.
is this stuff just in there like as an emergency?
I
I
imagine,
guess.
They're under the seat. There's flares under the seat
Yeah.
too. Remember those?
Yeah. It might be for emergency, or it might be for I don't know if they're wanting to do like nighttime tours or something.
How long did he hold his little water bottle out there
Until they saw
to
it.
get enough rain to be able to get a drink?
Oh, wow. Was that what he was doing?
He was
Yeah.
like holding it out like
I
this.
always thought he was like, hey guys, I got water. You need some? I completely different.
What?
I had no idea that's what he was doing.
Like, hey kids.
No. I thought he was like, you guys want water? No, fucking they don't want water. You want water?
Well, see, they already drank their little cups.
Yeah. Oh, this is so good. The little streak of light across his eyes.
Yeah.
It's like a classic noir, romantic Hollywood shot in that way.
Makes you feel claustrophobic.
Dude, the tension, you know?
Yeah.
Steven Spielberg was like, he was doing post-production for this movie while he was filming Schindler's List. So he said,
yeah.
like, you know, he had to schedule into his day an hour to decompress from how crazy it was to do Schindler's List and talk about dinosaurs, you know?
Yeah.
Where's the goat?
Oh, it's so good.
The T-Rex is great timing.
And now suddenly we all have to look up because power has changed.
There's no voltage.
Yeah.
There's literally power changed.
It's so good.
It's an animatronic. Kathleen Kennedy talks about how like they're filming in the rain. They would take breaks, like go on lunch, and because of the rain, it would short out the thing. So they'd be like off, and suddenly the dinosaur would just go and like move, and they all freak out. People would run. They're like, no, just the rain. It's shorting out the mechanics.
That's terrifying.
So do they plan on it to rain to stay, or I wonder how that worked out?
I think it's artificial rain.
Yeah, probably.
I don't.
So
Yeah.
well, why would they? Okay.
Well, because they're filming it, and then the water seeps in.
Okay. I thought you
Yeah.
meant like they would just continue to eat in the rain.
No.
Why was that his solution? To run to the bathroom?
Run away.
And why was there a bathroom there?
You gotta go. You gotta,
gotta
go.
go.
Like
You
you're
gotta go.
giving you're giving your audience options to get
Yeah.
out for that kind of stuff. You know, like I wouldn't have that.
Yeah.
Because they're thinking more about people that use the bathroom that are paying customers than they do about the safety.
It's probably
Oh,
it's
man.
probably like Walt Disney, where he would walk around Disneyland,
Trash
and every
cans.
time he wanted to throw something away, he would say, "Put a trash can here."
How does this
It's
look?
the same thing for John Hammond. It's just for pee.
Yeah.
This looks so good in the rain. 5 years later, Godzilla looks like shit.
I know. Well, it's because it's in the rain. It's because every
dark.
little wrinkle they put in there is
wet.
it has like a black side and a white side. You know, with that, it just looks real.
Well,
you know?
but I mean, the whole Godzilla movie's in rain as well.
True. But I had to come back to it. It's in the framing as well. You know, Godzilla has these impossible shots where a camera could not keep up with Godzilla, but this is all from the point of view of our people, you know? It's one of the reasons why Pacific Rim 1 is awesome and 2 and 3 don't look as good is because 2 and 3 has impossible camera shots.
Yeah.
Dude, why the fuck?
What was her?
Did she
plan?
do that?
What was she thinking? Why? Why do you need to shine a light on
I
her
think
all?
she was just trying to get the attention of adults to come save her.
They know you're there. They see a dinosaur. They're
kids.
It's in between us.
When I was a kid, I thought that was stupid.
Yeah.
Like when I was like 7, you know.
If I saw a
I
dinosaur,
know stupid kids when I was 7.
I love
You
the
know?
shadows here.
She's
where-
like 12.
I love this.
oh yeah.
I would not shine it in its eye.
I loved how its pupil dilated.
Yeah.
See,
Like,
that's-
this
that's
one
how
ain't
I do it.
sick.
I don't know. When you're scared and you're a kid, you turn on the light.
Yeah. And again, like, you know, we're pretty much just in this kind of open area with a car, but all of it being shot like through windows gives you this like stuck
Multiple
feeling.
windows, you know.
Yeah.
Just put it on the seat.
She's so sorry.
Just don't do that.
Eat her. She's stupid.
Oh, that is so scary, man.
Yeah.
Holding glass. That sound effect.
It looks so good.
This is real. That's real right there.
Yep.
Yeah. Like it must have been so
Right
terrifying.
here with that.
Because he's so scared, he's giving off all this heat.
Breathing hard.
Fuck yeah, man. That would be fucking awful, dude.
So that's digital there. Digital.
I
If
feel
I were
like
the adults, I think I would have gotten up by
Yeah.
now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Unless my kids were in the car with me, I would let it happen.
That's animatronic. Oh, it looks.
This is so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, the actors here.
Yeah.
All these pamphlets.
Oh man, that sound is so good.
Yeah.
But-
And most likely they didn't make much noise.
And then the mud.
And that's all just in one shot of it panning down from the
Yep.
T-Rex to the kids
Yeah.
in the car. Like,
Look at that.
Oh my god.
That's animatronic there.
It looks so real.
Yeah.
Why, Ian? Why? Why are you doing anything?
Vision's based on movement.
Like, why now? He's running away.
He's trying to be a hero.
Yep. Get the kids. He's trying to kick it far away.
Didn't work.
He didn't
Nope.
stop moving. That's why. Ugh.
Fuck.
Just on a toilet. The most vulnerable position a man could be in.
At least he doesn't have his pants around his
Right.
ankles.
Here's the thing, he doesn't move that much.
He moves enough.
Yep.
for whatever reason, when I was a kid, I thought he didn't have his pants on.
Really?
Because of the shorts.
Yeah.
I didn't think there was that much mud here, but
Oh yeah. They could drown in it if it kept pressing
but
down.
I mean, I felt like it was just like it was a road to be traveled upon, not a muddy mess, you know.
I think the T-Rex just kicked it up.
They can smell you.
I mean, this is also like a hurricane that's just soaking the ground, turning everything to sludge.
It's the thing that paleontologists hate the most is the vision based on movement thing.
Yeah.
You know? Oh, dude, Tim is in there, like trapped, pinned.
Yeah, like it could be just ripping apart his legs.
Well, yeah,
The thing I don't get
because
is
there's no roof anymore. It was glass.
like the idea of it based on movement. If you're studying fossils, I don't know how they know that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
The size of the brain, and they compare it to modern day reptiles. But
Earlier, whenever Lex had the flashlight and the Tyrannosaurus went over to their car, it was an animatronic in the top window, but it was CG in the bottom. So when he moves out of the top, it just naturally goes to the CG shot, which is really cool, like way of doing that.
Yeah.
Making it look so real up close, you know?
no, they just left him pretty much.
Here's your concrete moat.
Yeah. See, it's helping us.
It's-
Didn't the T-Rex come from this though?
Yeah. It came from like I think it just like slopes up on one side or something. I don't know, or maybe this is the opposite direction.
I thought it was the opposite.
Yeah, but it's all ripped open.
Yeah, I know. I always felt the same way. I'm like,
Yeah.
you know,
Like I love
That's
this
a-
segment.
that's a digital car right there.
Yeah, this segment is great. I
Yeah.
love this.
Yeah.
But I'm like, but wasn't the T-Rex there and he came through it?
I think there's like
I guess it's broken on the other side too.
It's probably just because it's really long and we're just not seeing like the actual geography of it. So like on
Yeah.
this side it's sloped, you know, and it's a big curve or
Yeah,
something.
maybe.
But yeah, that scene with the T-Rex, like the T-Rex and everything in the scene is moving so slow.
Uh-huh.
It just
Yeah.
It's so scary. It's scarier than anything they've done yet
yeah.
in the new movies. Sure.
The great man right there.
yeah, he
What the hell
is.
are we? We're just fucking watching TV and shit every day, eating pizza on Thursdays.
He'd be like, I'm not getting paid enough for this shit.
Yeah.
Do you remember Jurassic Park? It was like Project Genesis or something, where it was like a zoo tycoon, but you built the park.
Oh no.
But like occasionally they'd get out, and you'd have to fly in a helicopter and like shoot them with tranquilizer
Really?
guns. Yeah,
That's cool. That'd
Oh,
be
yeah.
fun.
I played that at E3.
I mean, this came out in like PS1 era, the one I'm talking about.
I mean, I played a game like exactly like that, brand new game at E3. Their
Dude,
new version.
The little sound effect it makes when he slips later in the scene, I always felt was so comical, like a cartoon.
Like
It's like,
a-
what?
yeah.
Yeah.
Ding dong dong. Dude,
Yeah, right. It
yeah,
does.
doesn't it seem like
Yeah. It's like a
that's so
slide
weird.
whistle.
He looks like this big yellow beach ball going down a hill, man.
Dude, he had 50. He tested it 20 minutes. He took it down to 15 minutes, and now this happened. Like, there's no way he's getting there.
Yeah, no.
Like, they left
He got
already.
to hide in the jungle for a weekend, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he didn't die here, what would he do?
See, I don't even think it was that, right? Because he said, it takes me 20 minutes. I can maybe do it in 8. He's like, you got to give me at least 15.
Yeah.
No, he said 18.
He said 18.
He said 18.
He's like, I can maybe do an
Yeah.
18.
Yes, but
Yeah.
then he said, you got to give me at least 15
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah.
So he's trying to push what he says he thinks he could do in 18.
In 15, exactly. I just don't know how he has, like, he must just, because he was driving so fast, I guess.
What, and his
He
glasses
saved time?
keep on fogging up or something?
But there he says he's still good, I guess, so.
Hello?
I guess it's because he was just rushing, and that's why he crashed. It is amazingly cute.
Yeah.
Until it
eats
isn't.
you.
Until it isn't.
Isn't this one another one that's not real?
I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Dilophosaurus?
It doesn't spit or something, or it doesn't, like, there's something about it that wasn't what they did in this. Or at least that's what they believe. I think.
You're right, but I don't remember what's
yeah,
different.
me either.
Maybe the frills.
There's no conclusive evidence that any dinosaur possessed poisonous saliva.
Yeah.
And there's no reason to believe that the Dilophosaurus or any meat-eating dinosaur had a frill either, which is the... Yeah. It's just a... They mixed it with a rattlesnake. I don't know.
Spitting cobra.
Yeah.
Pit viper.
That's so scary.
It's like an umbrella.
Ugh. It's all sticky.
Oh.
Jeez, that would be terrible.
So another stupid kid thing that I thought when I was young watching this is that, because that fell down and got covered by mud, that's where the eggs came from.
Yeah.
When they find the eggs later, I'm like, life finds a way because of that damn shaving cream.
Me too.
But I was just a stupid kid.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's what happened.
Yeah.
After that scene, I always wanted a chocolate milkshake.
That looks refreshing.
He's no cleaner.
He has his eyes now.
Dude, in a movie with extremely scary dinosaurs, this like tree scene is really good.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, it's good fluff.
Yeah.
We're like less than halfway through the movie now, and like the human villain is dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's just chaos
The lawyer.
and dinosaurs.
The lawyer.
Yeah. He's the real villain here.
Sam and Frodo would like to sleep there.
I'd be getting there hugging that wall on the inside if there was a wall. I'd be freaking out if the kid didn't answer me back.
I know.
What just a creative action sequence.
I know.
Right.
And this tree looks so fun to climb.
It's got so many limbs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most trees, no, I can't climb my fat ass up there. But this one, I bet you I could do
You
okay.
can climb
Yeah.
pine trees, but then you get all sticky.
I get halfway. People think I was trying to help.
Get high enough to look like I was helpful.
He tried though.
Just start throwing rocks at the car so it falls down.
And how in the world does this door still open?
He just looks so tired.
It's actually I feel like a really realistic response where he's just quiet
Yeah.
and he's embarrassed that he threw up, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay. It's like one of those things where, you know, people that don't want kids or don't like kids don't like the idea of like cleaning up kids' puke, you know? And he's just like, that's okay. It's not important. I'll roll over that. Ford Explorer.
Yeah.
Now, surely, when I was going to climb down, I climbed down the other side of the tree.
I would too.
But that would be exciting. They are out climbing this thing.
I love how his eyes open up as he looks down. It's so good.
I like
Just
while he's
go to
trying
the side.
while he's trying to reason with him, he's looking down at him from the shot above the branch, but then he gets back down here to his level, you know?
Yeah.
I'm like, it isn't possible. It's like, well, now you gotta go or else you're gonna
Yeah.
get crushed.
Go left or right.
Either way, just not straight down.
This is the Rickon way of climbing.
Just stop.
See,
What a great scene, though.
I feel like if this was made today, Ford would have to make sure that they drove this away afterwards to show how tough it was.
Make sure it's okay. Go, Tim.
This is such an Aladdin move.
That's more Michael Keaton or
Buster Keaton.
Buster
Yeah.
Keaton. Yeah.
Yeah.
Buster Keaton had that 1-ton wall fall, and he was just right in the middle where the window was, but it just clipped him and like broke his arm. But in the shot, you can't tell because he just didn't react to it. How scary that would be driving up to that.
Yeah.
Ugh.
The fence is wrecked and one car is just gone.
I didn't notice he almost slipped there.
did.
He's just looking around so frantically.
Yeah. So I mean, it's ripped open on both sides. I'm just curious because like you figured you'd want it to be,
Mm-hmm.
you know, stuff you can see on both sides kind of thing. I don't know.
Gennaro, what's that?
That's the lawyer. Like, I think this is the lawyer. I think this is too. They're 10 feet apart.
I never got that till now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't.
Oh, you did. Good job, Ian.
Shut the light off. There's enough moonlight.
Give me a chance.
He
Yeah.
just comes into frame.
He does.
Yeah.
It's like, I went there to feel sympathy for me. We might leave him. What?
Well, the chance is referring to like how much
Yeah.
injury he has
Yeah.
right then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I can also take it like, should we chance moving him or should we run away before the dinosaur gets here? You know?
Yeah.
How'd they get down there so safely?
I like how this shot here with the footprints mirrors the
Yeah.
shot with the footprints later of the little
Of the
dinosaur.
little dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Life finds a way.
Mm.
Dude, I would not want to stay back in that fucking Jeep.
Nope.
Nope. No way.
Especially because he knows what this means now.
He doesn't have much
Yeah.
choice.
I love this. A reflection of his
Focus.
face.
Focus.
Right.
He's talking to himself again.
In the Jeep.
Hey.
Nah.
Ooh,
See,
it
they come
looks
out from
good.
behind him.
Oh,
Shift.
she's saying shift. I
Yeah.
just thought she was screaming shit.
No,
That's
yeah.
what I would be doing.
Me too.
I thought so too.
I don't know if I ever watched this movie with subs.
Yeah.
Oh man, that looks good. So that's based off of a rhino doing the same thing on a safari, right? It's
Yeah.
like someone has a film of that happening,
Huh.
Well,
or it's a movie or something like that.
yeah, it's,
it's a
from a
rhino
John
hitting.
John Wayne movie.
Is it?
Yeah. Hatari is when they're trying to catch a rhino for zoos and stuff, and it rolls a jeep.
Mm. I love too, like the shot of the mirror where it's like, you know, things in the mirror closer than they appear, stuff like that. This is another example of trying to throw some claustrophobia into a scene that's really just gigantically huge in scale.
Yeah.
Did they have that on the Universal ride? Like, do they have that on the tour?
That's not on the Universal ride. It's the boat tour thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is cool. It was good.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Oh yeah.
I know in like the light gun game that was in a Jeep, they have that
Mm.
or something like it anyway, where it's chasing you.
See, this is a cool ass tree too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
See, for the last tree
This one
scene,
was like Treebeard.
I love the tenseness and everything in the scene, but
Yeah.
it doesn't make a lot of sense overall.
What?
The tree thing.
Oh,
Why
yeah.
it's
No,
falling
sure.
straight down by the trunk instead
Well,
of the first
you-
branch deflects it away from the
you
tree.
figure it would fall forward, yeah, but also like once it hit that one and stopped, like that would have been the most force that it would have been getting on that branch,
Yeah.
rather
Yeah.
than like what.
Well, one was breaking, and the next one should catch it.
yeah, like it
that one
caught,
did.
like that should have been caught there, but instead it just started gaining momentum again. Like some things of it, like
Caught a bullet.
it's great for movie and intenseness, but
Yeah.
I'm sitting there like, shouldn't that tree like fall forward? So
Yeah.
you know, like
Yeah. And this guy just had a near-death experience.
Is it because this is a kid that used to love dinosaurs?
Yeah.
That's what he's
Yeah.
doing right here.
and that one just coming up so close.
And I shouldn't say used to love. He still does.
Oh, yeah.
But when he was a kid, he would think about this, you know?
Oh, like I love how she calls them monsters. You know.
Yeah. They do what they do.
Like, it's just interesting thinking of like being a kid and enjoying dinosaurs and thinking how cool they are, and then like you have this experience and now they're monsters to you. You know?
Yeah.
I always liked the way that Land Before Time did it, where it's like the sharp teeth. Sharp teeth is what you're afraid of. Like as a kid, I could understand that.
Yeah.
Some are nice, some are bad.
But then you
Sharp
find
teeth.
Chomper, and he's a good one.
Yeah.
And it's like not all of them are bad.
Yeah.
Mm.
There's some good.
Then he comes back in Land Before Time 5.
I haven't seen it in Jurassic World, but in that the raptors are trained, right?
They've yeah,
Yeah, they have. Yeah.
to a point. They kind of develop like an alpha relationship with a character.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Pratt.
Yeah. That one's not bad.
Yeah.
The other one was stupid.
It's the same one twice. What do you mean?
That kid's going somewhere. On a very tall fence and having a near-death experience.
And with that claw there, and just I love it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like I'm sick of this.
I'd keep any weapon I had.
I guess, yeah, but I don't think it's gonna
Yeah.
help you too much against a T-Rex trying to eat
Well,
you.
that's the thing. Like, there is no fighting these. It's only trying to outthink them. You know.
I couldn't eat. You know what I mean?
And there's so much food.
Well, I don't know. Does he know yet? He sent them to go get his grandchildren. And they're coming back, right?
I mean, he'd still be
I think
worried
they've
about
told them now.
Does he know?
Yeah,
now?
I think by now they've told him.
They know that
and this
someone
is after
died.
that.
Yeah.
stress eating. He's under a lot of stress.
Ice cream. I love the amber thing in the back.
I was about ready to say like, hey, just leave it in the fridge, man. It'll keep a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, but I'd eat all ice cream too. I like ice cream like that.
The
A
power's
little
out.
soupier.
The power's out. Eric.
Yeah.
Put it in the cold room with all the embryos or whatever.
The power's out.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, that would probably be the coolest part for a longer while. I don't know. The freezer. I don't know how cold they keep them.
It depends if you're an optimist and thinking the power is going to come back on.
Yeah.
Cut us out.
You looked up how they do with Lisa Ruckus. Is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. I always thought it was just a bunch of fleas in there and that was doing it. And you would think that the fleas were doing it, right? But this is just like you can't see the fleas because there are no fleas.
Yeah.
It's just a fake animatronic thing happening, right?
I listen to podcasts, and like when they do it, they like thread a needle through them,
Yeah.
like a small one, and not enough to kill them. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, like between those and remember sea monkeys that you could order?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
you
yeah.
put them in and you think like the picture is like this vast metropolis in this
Yeah.
cup. I'm like, holy shit, I'm getting these. And it's just little fleas in water.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
The power is out.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they're eating the ice cream.
Dude, if Nedry didn't fuck it up, everything would be okay.
But
Maybe.
that's the point about Jurassic World, right? There's no Nedry there to fuck it up, and it still fucks up.
If they're running all their systems on max, it's fucking up.
Yeah.
Well, the idea too,
I can't remember how it fucks up in Jurassic World.
not just is Nedry like an issue here. If you take him out of the equation, you're still going to be getting to the life finds a way with the dinosaurs, and you have the poison things, and you have all these other things that they still didn't account for, even if Nedry wasn't there. Like, what happens when they start having higher populations and they're having trouble controlling these dinosaur populations? I mean, and they're having eggs and stuff.
Yeah, like they're probably not getting off the island, but like it would overrun at some point.
Yeah, and you know, like the thing about what Malcolm talks about with this chaos theory is like it's because you don't know enough to have the control you think you do. Like, I don't know if Malcolm necessarily means that you could never do this. It's that you can't do it yet. No. Right now, all you're concerned about is getting to the point where you can stick it on a lunchbox and sell it. You know?
First, you make this in like a controlled scientific environment, and then you worry about the public park.
Like zoos now are very safe, you know, because we know all the variables of how that works. But here, they don't know any of the variables yet.
Yeah.
They just think they do.
And people may have died in the first zoo attempts, right? I have no idea, but
I don't know.
What if you just pull them off that tree?
He easily could.
You know?
Yeah. Without even trying. Like
so good.
Just pulls his arm out of a socket.
Isn't the Brachiosaurus not a thing anymore?
Brontosaurus.
Brontosaurus.
So it is a Brachiosaurus
I
now,
think Brachiosauruses are real, but the Brontosaurus. I think it was supposed to.
It was a different head.
Yeah, it was
How do you fuck
it was
that up?
like two different dinosaurs they put together or something.
Yeah. I wouldn't have said anything until I knew for sure.
I mean, just putting just like this one.
I mean, that's what science is. You put something together, and then when someone disproves it, you make it better.
Bless you.
Ugh. Hey, this
movie's all about creationism.
Just hanging off her forehead. There's a great big glob under her hair. So bad.
See, in that scene there too, you can see like maybe you can look at it as having like the respect between each of them, rather than like one having more power than the other one, because you put them eye level and you don't have one of them being bigger than the other in a way, even though one's definitely gigantic.
No, this is cool right here.
Yeah. Again, I was like, man, that shaving cream.
It hatched so quick.
Right?
I was 9 years old watching, like, wow.
I think I was too young to see this in theaters.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. I don't think I saw this in theaters.
I think I did.
I did, but I barely remember. But I remember the first scene scared me.
I definitely didn't. 93.
When were you born? Like 89? I don't know.
88.
No, Calvin. No, you came in 89. When were you born?
92.
Jesus. Grow up.
Every day I am.
He figures all this out, and all the experts, like the genetic experts, didn't even think of this.
Well, they didn't think that it was possible that those attributes would be left over.
See, which dinosaurs are these?
Oh, they look like they're bipedal with two toes.
I think they're the little guys that are running through the field later.
They don't have a spare shirt for him. I mean, we know they have those Jurassic Park aprons.
Rick, why would you ruin this movie with a spare shirt?
That's the best part.
Do you think it was him, the actor, saying like, "I need to stay like this," or was it like in the script?
I think everybody agreed once they saw it. That's what this should happen. It's Kathleen Kennedy.
I mean, he's the rock star here, right?
Yeah.
He's got to be like that. That's how he's got to be.
Lysine. Does that ever come into effect later?
I don't remember it being a thing.
So they can't.
They talk about it in Jurassic Park 2, I thought.
Yeah, so they can't. I guess they just like they outbreeded or something.
Yeah, there's a reason why they're still alive.
Yeah,
but I imagine the ones that that are born naturally maybe they don't have that as well. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe the animals on the other park, the other island, and this is a thing just for this island. I don't know.
It's Nuba, right?
Yeah. So they need that protein to live, and they just give it to them every little bit, I guess, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I use that line every day when I pull out into traffic.
Hold on to your butts.
Yep.
Your daughter's like crying.
I can't. I'm sitting on it.
Where'd everything's off?
I would have my circuit breakers in the next room from the control room.
Yeah.
Send the dinosaur dude with him.
Right?
Send the guy that knows what he's doing.
Well, yeah, but send the dinosaur guy
Yeah,
that
I
knows
know.
the dinosaurs along with the computer guy that knows the computers.
Gallimimus. Maybe that's what they are, baby Gallimimus.
And lots of guns. Send lots of guns. Everyone
This
should
is
have a gun.
legit the place I was right here, too.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, like you just drive on these. They made little roads. The Army made the roads.
Nice.
Like right to the left of that is the ocean and the actual ranch.
Gallimimus. Metosauruses. Here they come.
But it's a pretty awe-inspiring location because it's 360 degrees too. Like
Yeah.
on the other side where the other side of the camera is the same thing on this side, you know?
Yeah.
And you look all the way down there.
Get the flock out of there.
And this would be, Shane, the exact same location they did golf and
And,
one lost.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
going
yeah.
to say, I recognize this
Yeah.
field.
It's also in Jumanji, and
Yeah.
they use this
Jumanji?
location. Yeah, Jumanji. When they're ramping the motorcycles, that's in
Oh,
this
then the new
location as
one.
well.
Oh, the new
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, the
Okay.
new one.
Thank God there's a big ass tree there
That tree's still there.
where there's no other trees.
There's a fake tree. I took a picture with that tree.
Oh, came out of nowhere. That dino had a family. Oh.
Oh, just a skin off its back.
Yeah.
There's only one dino that's concerned at all. Just looking.
Yeah.
Everyone else is running.
Stay low.
Stay low.
I like how he's like a young Alan Grant, you know? Like he has that interest in dinosaurs like he does. Then you have the girl who's just like, can we
Mhm.
get out of here? The monster's gonna hit us. We're gonna die.
Nothing worked.
Fucking John Hammond.
Don't be too hasty, young hobbitses. Don't be hasty. Now I get the guns.
Yeah. Russian shotguns.
She's doing what I did for my dad for years.
Shining.
Hold the flashlight.
Don't put it in my face.
Ding, ding.
Because you're a...
A geriatric who has to use a cane.
Yeah, right.
He's fucking old, man. Come on.
I mean, it's that women and children thing, you know?
Well, yeah, but like it does make sense if he's more frail. His,
I think
you
he
know,
at least has
his
to...
bone density isn't as good.
His
and
pride has to offer.
Oh yeah, I
you know?
understand the pride. Yeah,
Yeah.
but literally, it makes more sense for it to go.
That guy's thighs are so fucking muscular.
He's a man, Calvin. We're not. All right.
I'm gonna start dressing like that guy.
Dude,
Jesus, do not do that, Aaron.
You
We
don't
are-
want to do that. Don't
we are
invite the
s-
comparison.
We're so far into this movie and have yet to see a full-grown raptor.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't really realize how late in the movie they come, except for the baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even Nedry. He kind of sees a challenge.
You think?
I think so, a little bit.
I think he sees.
I feel like when he
fear.
tells her to run, he's almost excited to hunt him. I don't know.
Well, I mean, there is a certain level of
Like right here.
adrenaline to the hunt.
We're being hunted.
And he's like, it's all right.
It's like these dinosaurs obviously have never seen guns. You shoot a gun, almost any predator is running off in fear.
Yeah. This guy's so loud.
Yeah.
I guess I get you. Like he's he's confident that he can take care of this.
It's another level of control that he loses. And he even knows the secret that they're the other two raptors, you know?
I'd close that fence.
Actually,
man.
no, that he doesn't know that.
No, he doesn't know that.
He
No.
only knows what he's seen.
We only have it at the
Alan
beginning.
Grant knows that.
The other two didn't know we're there, man.
If Alan was here with this guy instead, he'd be like, I see her over there in the bushes.
Maybe.
It's like, there's going to be two more coming from the sides. Get ready.
Yeah. He doesn't even ask where the dude is.
Right?
Aaron, I think you're Malcolm in that situation when someone's doing something but you see a better way of doing it. Like, just look at the pipes. It's an Aaron move.
Let's have a look
But
at
it works better.
Yeah.
I don't look at a schematic.
Would this work?
Would what work?
Don't a stick? No.
I don't think throwing a stick would do anything.
Well,
It would need to be wet.
If it
or
was
something.
a live stick, right? with
10,000
water
volts,
somewhat.
maybe.
If it's just a dead fucking stick, probably not.
Well, it's not grounded or anything. It's
like 10,000 volts across, like, where his hands were before he grabbed it, like, it would arc if he were grounded.
Mm.
But like, why would you grab with two hands?
I mean,
I think he was certain it was off.
yeah.
Yeah, you're not going through there.
I
Climb.
wouldn't be certain it was off ever.
I mean, 10,000 volts, if you're that close, you can definitely hear it buzzing. And it wasn't buzzing.
And if he had that raptor claw, he could have sliced through it.
I don't
Yep.
know.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
Why is she going so slow?
Good thing she's going so slow.
It's absolutely a race.
It is once they start
It's
getting
always
outside
a
of it.
race.
Guys, hurry, go down. Oh man, there's one moment coming up.
Yeah.
So good.
And
Yeah.
it's because it's her happiness and their despair, you know? And what a great shot that is. The camera going under the fence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really good.
They should have went that way.
Yeah,
The
right?
kids definitely should have gone through.
This upcoming fall is still not nearly as impressive as Mankind coming off the Hell in the Cell, though.
Mm.
Why the hell would you leave the kid
It's
up
not.
there before he climbed over?
He hasn't had the experience you have.
I guess.
Every kid for himself. That's what I say.
Is this all in the schematics, too?
Yep. Or I guess he just knows about it once he got there.
And he looks, oh shit, where the hell are they at?
They've been taking a long time to get down. Start with the raptors.
I love this.
Why is he taking so long? I've been down and up already.
Right?
1, 2. You're too far away. He couldn't jump.
No, yeah, you're not catching him from way back there.
I would so rather fall than get shocked, and this kid does both.
See? He was close
Yeah.
enough.
Well, yeah, he got blasted off the fence by 10,000 volts.
He went way back.
Kid would either be dead or a superhero.
There's no in between.
She's so happy. And there we are. They're so
Like,
scary.
was it just there the whole time, just sitting
It
there?
might have just got there. It was back there eating.
She didn't leave the door open though. Like, how did it get in here?
It's already in here. It was eating the guy that was already in here,
Yeah.
Sam Jackson. See?
So like, why was that just there?
You know, you can really break down a movie whenever you ask those questions.
Well, I know, but like, I just never understood. Like,
I don't know. He just was eating the thing and the arm got there.
Yeah.
You know?
Like, have you ever seen
fucking arm got there,
Yeah.
dude.
I mean,
have you ever seen a dog like grab a toy and whip it about in
Yeah.
its head to tear it apart, and shit
Like,
flies off of
it's
it
not
sometimes?
impossible that the arm was there. You
Yeah.
know, it was just. It
It's
happened to
more
be there.
unlikely that it fell when she bumped up against the panel. But again, it's a movie.
That
Yeah.
whole time, he's just been walking through the woods.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
He's-
be doing it.
he's trying to get the advantage. He's trying to hunt this thing.
I wouldn't.
Or we're seeing this as it's happening when she's hitting the buttons.
You think this was happening before?
I don't know.
How many raptors are there?
3, I think.
Yeah,
So one's there, one's in there, and the other one's popping up here in a second, right?
yeah.
I think we only see 3 at once in the movie, but there could be more.
Well, yeah. How many are attacking the T-Rex at the end? It's 3,
3,
right?
I think.
Put that thing on your shoulder.
He does there.
This is so cool.
This shot.
If he didn't have that shoulder thing, maybe he could have like just popped it. But
I love how the leaves in the foreground just cover up.
it's just watching.
Yeah.
The way it blinks.
She looks so sad.
Still smoking, too.
Yeah.
Oh, little boy. Little boy.
He would have wanted to tell you to go to Blyway. Jeez, that's so long ago.
Yeah.
That's at your place still.
Yeah. Do they have a doctor?
They have morphine.
He probably
They have morphine, but do they have a doctor? You figure they'd have to have a doctor,
Like a doctor
stay
of
there.
medicine.
I know that they had one and he
Yeah.
left.
I'd say that he left.
Yeah.
Because I
If
know,
they
like,
had
you know,
morphine, that they had someone licensed to
yeah.
apply it.
apply it.
But it's really
It's
just
Costa Rica, man. They don't care.
the only people that are left
Topically.
are Hammond, Sam Jackson, what was his name? Arnold,
Arnold.
Nedry, and the dinosaur guy. That's all that's left, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Like
guess.
the one guy in the Jeep, he left.
Yeah, he left a long time ago.
He dropped her off to go to the.
I don't know if I want to be one of the 4 people on this island with 30 dinosaurs or whatever they have, you know?
Yeah. Ugh.
Jello.
Yes, Jello.
Who made the disgusting
Dude, they
sound?
ate a lot of that.
Someone-
Yeah, he
Ugh.
did.
And look at his ear.
He's gonna need the
They're
carbs.
so happy. I love the Jello shaking in this next shot. It's
So
funny.
good. I love how wide her eyes
Yeah.
get.
He's like, "What the hell are you doing?" Great shot.
Poe, Poe. Bow.
Bow. They'd be less scary if they made that noise.
Yeah. One thing great about the most recent one is they at least try to make it like a horror movie in some respects. Like they shrink the story down and they use a lot of practical effects.
Here's another example of frame within a frame.
Yep. It's so good.
Yeah.
Cobb needs to do a re-edit of this scene where the raptors go bow instead of
Go.
Go! I would have gone inside a little fucking thing by now.
You mean?
You need to give him a good bow, clean one. Just go ahead and do it, Calvin, with no one talking.
bow.
Jane, you do one.
Bow.
Unless they figure out how to open doors.
Bow. Bow.
What are we doing?
Bow.
The quality content.
Bow.
No, we're making it so that Cobb has a clean one to insert into it.
Yeah.
Oh.
But when they do that, bow, bow, bow.
Bow.
Go. Go. Oh, I love that noise. I love that noise so much.
It's gonna eat us.
Mm-hmm. I think it would have went after the meat on the tables first.
Nope. It wants to hunt. It doesn't want to be fed, Rick.
Bow. Bow.
See, this is talking right here, you know? Like, that's
Dude,
what that is.
It is so crazy to me that this is guys in suits.
Yeah.
It's a guy in a suit.
This-
That one
I don't think this one is.
Oh, okay.
Those
Everything
are-
else is.
Yeah.
Those look CG, but they still look
This
really
is a
good.
guy in a suit.
Yeah.
No, whenever their heads flick like that, I mean, they wanted that bird motion, but all of this is guys in suits.
It's like when they jump up on the table.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is a guy in a suit.
Guy in a suit.
Guy in a suit.
And right there, another frame within the frame. You know?
Uh-huh.
I want to see what the suit looks like. Is it like the ones that you see where people like are in them, run down the street?
Yeah.
Those are
yeah.
crazy good. Have you seen those?
Yeah, they cost like $10,000.
I want one of those. It's much better than the T-Rex one we have.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, that one's all right, damn it.
I've seen people being on elevators and the doors open up and someone there's just like a raptor right there.
CG.
Yeah.
That should count the shots.
There's one CG shot with another guy walking around.
I'm curious on which ones they were.
Yeah, I want to look up the exact number. I knew it was around 20.
There's another.
And both those look CG.
Yeah.
This part here.
So the movie runs a little longer than 120 minutes with 14 dinosaur visual effects. Only about 6 minutes total of CGI. So a lot of this, I think, is practical, but I just don't know what is what.
Like that's practical?
I don't know.
Because there's some shots where I'm like, that's got to be CG.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
what would they do then?
But you got to think of everything that's come before too, and what you thought was CG and what wasn't, because a lot of
Yeah.
this feels like it has to be.
Because I feel like a lot of this has to be, and I feel like we've already hit 14.
That's a cool
Like,
shot.
that's a
right
real
there.
shot there. Oh, that's a real shot there. All the ice slipping.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that one's in there. That one's not getting out.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Ice Age, bitch.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty good. I mean, what killed the dinosaurs? You just shove them in a freezer.
I mean, people are just saying
That
that.
looks so good.
Yeah, so some of it is guys in suits. Some of it are puppet animatronics, like with hands, and that's comped in. Not necessarily being a digital dinosaur,
Sure.
but a different puppet
That makes sense.
that's
then.
comped in as well,
Okay.
as
some
opposed
of-
to a completely digital.
Some of the ones where they're like reaching around the corner of
Yeah.
the thing, like those definitely have to be digital.
Oh,
but
man,
they look
I
like
love-
they could be an arm.
I love this. Down, back up, and it's just
Yep.
there.
Frame in a frame.
That look, that face is so scary.
You just how
Yeah.
powerful he is right here.
And it's learning to open doors.
I love that that he does when he grabs for it.
It's like the alien.
It really helps they have that breath, like air
Yeah.
compressed coming out of its nose.
And Ellie is doing nothing.
Look at that kid. Go get the gun,
Yeah.
right?
You little bastard.
He's just like, it's like Melanie watching something scary.
No.
See, it's Unix, Rick. Look.
This is not what
That's-
Unix.
that's Unix.
No.
Yeah.
I've seen.
It
Hackers.
said Unix.
Why don't
on
you
the
have-
startup screen?
Why would you have your folders like that?
Look at this. See,
Just
now
go
we can-
park this.
It's always interesting why like movies choose the different
Temp.
kind of like choices for computer like
Yeah.
interfaces. Like it's taking so long to get to just one folder right here, you know?
Dang. You're fucked now.
Yeah,
I don't know how it's like that.
You'd be
Tim could have easily gotten that gun.
Easily. I like how she's good at computers. She can go through files.
All she's doing is just moving a mouse and clicking.
She's got to do it at the right moment, too.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
Kid saw that.
Man, now you get this music.
Yep.
Okay.
We got the power back.
The phones are working.
I like how they're like, we have control now. You don't got control. That'd be so scary to hear that. Ugh.
Yeah.
It jammed.
Yep.
And we don't see a lot of like the action until we get out into the bones because it's still real close, you know?
I'll tell you what.
That could
It
hurt your
just
heel,
broke through the
man.
glass. I would have not have shot any of my shots at the glass.
Well, are they a different room now?
I mean, maybe. I'm not sure. But the way it cut, it felt like it was the same glass. He's gonna come to the glass.
That
and he never
shot's
did.
so great.
Yeah, all the lines of code being projected onto it.
All the DNA.
Yeah, that's what, yeah, the
This
lines
is a
of code.
product of all that work.
Oh man, I love this.
Yep. He just kicks his face.
Take
That's like the
this.
only time of like you actually
Oh,
fight back.
dude.
Another frame.
This has to be CGI
Another
here,
frame.
right?
Yeah, that's CGI.
Like, there's no way you're doing that with that.
Fuck, that's close.
I'm going to go through and figure out what they are because I'm really curious, like which ones really
Yeah.
are CGI and which one are just like a mixture of animatronics and puppetry and whatever else, you know? Ah,
I think I'd stay right where I was at the moment.
this is a crazy moment.
Yeah,
Just
it's like
riding bones. And like we,
Oh,
Broke it! You broke it all!
like they all have different pieces.
Does he tell Tim to let go in a second?
Ugh.
You're screwed, kid.
Run. Ugh. This kid always just has things falling at him, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that tail whip.
I always loved the.
Yeah.
It's like a bird, you know.
Yeah, he's targeting them.
Maybe he's so fucked.
Oh.
they're not the only things that learn how to use doors.
Yeah.
This-
I love when the one does this with his hands, like I'm gonna get you.
How'd the third one get out?
Bam.
no, there's only two there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I love it. Dead.
Like that one's dead, and then this one's like, all right, I'm gonna get
I'm
you.
gonna fuck you up. I love the heroic music for our hero.
Yeah.
The guy that killed everyone.
They only killed the lawyer.
Yeah, I guess. Poor Hammond.
Took him a while.
I love when he grabs this tail and he just like kills him.
Bites down.
Fuck you.
Just spikes
This
him.
shot right here.
Yep.
And then
And dude, you can't do that shot without the entire frame.
Yep.
Oh, so good.
Oh, he's just stuck in that building.
he got in there somehow.
I know, there's no food.
Engine.
Yeah.
Man, I loved like seeing the engine logo there. I loved Lost World. Like there was a PC game.
Yeah.
And it was about getting supplies, and you could hatch your own dinosaurs and use them to fight other dinosaurs and these other like poacher guys and stuff. It was so fun.
Like dinosaur cockfighting.
Kind of, yes.
Except they're all females. So there's no cockfighting.
You're right. I'm sorry.
This guy in the helicopter has to be like, what the hell is going on?
It's weird to think everything he built just fucking fucked.
Yeah, how much money did you lose on all that, you know?
And the civil lawsuits that are coming.
Yeah.
No, they try to recoup money many times.
Yeah.
Eventually it works out.
I mean,
Right?
Do
Yeah.
you think these guys sue him?
Who?
I'm sure the lawyer
These guys
family
are-
sues him,
Like that one?
and Samuel Jackson's family.
They probably signed some kind of thing. Like,
No, gross negligence. It doesn't matter if you sign anything.
I thought in the second one, it like
It discusses some of it. I
yeah,
think, of the
like
AFB
if anything,
out.
they definitely have gag orders.
There's some things that
because they
happen
got
from it.
yeah, because the nephew was talking to Malcolm about like all the money he got for not saying anything and
Yeah.
everything else. We gotta do the second one, man. I like the second one quite a bit.
Yeah, I do too.
I like
It's
them
more
too,
of an
but-
action movie. Like this is definitely like
Yeah.
like
I just,
the most cerebral one.
yeah, I
know-
enjoy it as it being that single movie. Like, I like the other ones, but
Yeah.
I don't revisit them that much. I revisit this one a lot.
Yeah, I mean,
I've yet to rewatch the new ones
Yeah,
after watching them in theaters.
the second one I watched probably the most actually when I was a kid. I think it's the most actiony, exciting one, honestly.
Yeah. I actually haven't seen the third one except up until they land on the island.
Yeah, it's all right.
I got to the point where it's Alan.
I mean,
That's it.
Sam Neill's great in it.
Yeah, it's a weird one. They try to, especially watching this now after, because I've seen that one more recently. They try to recapture a lot of the same feelings from this.
Yeah.
Even going like shot for shot for
Yeah.
some stuff, you know.
Yeah.
So it's
Well, the third one
interesting, but-
they have to have they have a weird excuse to go back to the island and have Alan Grant there. You know.
Well, the third one is that it's they're not going back. It's
They
like a
trick
kid
him.
gets stuck there.
Oh
and
yeah,
then
that's what I'm saying. And then
William H. Macy tricks him.
Yeah.
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 William H. Macy. Damn.
I forgot. Yeah, damn.
Yeah.
It's
And what's that name of that one guy who played Captain Boomerang in Suicide Squad?
I didn't see it.
What's his name?
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, that actor.
Spartacus.
Huh?
From Spartacus.
Yeah, from Spartacus. Plays Vero and Spartacus. I can't remember his name right now. Michael.
He's in the Terminator.
Jack Courtney.
Jai Courtney.
Jack
Jai
Courtney.
Courtney,
He's
yeah.
in that one as well. He's the guy that like
He's
steals the egg.
with Alan Grant,
Yeah.
right?
Anyway, all right. Well, that was fun. It's a great commentary, great movie. I mean, classic movie.
Yeah.
Holds up, I think, better than any movie in the series.
Yeah, you're
like,
probably right.
Maybe some of the shots in the daylight of the T-Rex, going after the Gallimimus doesn't look great.
Yeah.
The Brachiosaurus, whatever it is in the beginning, some of the skin texture is not great, but everything else is perfect.
Yeah, as
a
a
perfect
cerebral
movie.
movie, it's definitely the best.
Yeah.
You know, but
And I think it captures that sense of awe more than any of the other movies do. The other ones can be scarier, I think, but this one has that sense of like you're looking into the past 65 million years and being like, holy shit, this is amazing, you know?
well, it's about the moral conundrum of it
Yeah.
more than anything.
Yep.
Is the evils of technology and stuff
Yeah.
like that, and the other movies don't get into that at all. It just
Yeah.
that message is like, all right, now it's about dinosaurs and surviving, and that's cool. But
And in this movie, there's also no fighting it. Like,
Yeah.
you lose control, and these things get out, and there's nothing you can
There's
do.
no
Like,
chick-
We have guns
yeah.
in here, but the guns don't factor in ever.
yeah,
Like
Jurassic-
at one point, they're trying to grab the gun, at the end, and like, well, Tim, get the gun, but we never see it actually do anything.
No.
You know?
yeah. There's
Yeah.
no chick with gymnastics, kicking raptors.
Yeah.
I love that. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous. I love it.
So
Yeah, Jurassic Park 2 is more like Predator in that way, where they were just in the jungle with a bunch of guns and
Yeah.
stuff like that,
Yeah.
slowly
Yeah.
getting taken out.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
Jurassic Park 2, the adventure movie type feeling, and like the guy replacing, the game warden here, Roland Timbo.
Oh yeah, right, Roland. Yeah,
Yeah, the guy who wants to hunt the deer. That guy's a
Yeah,
badass.
he's
He's
the
a hell of an
priest from
actor.
Dragonheart.
Too. Yeah, he's priest from Dragonheart.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
He played in Gone Baby Gone.
I want
in
to,
The
I want to
Usual
fight the
Suspects.
bull, the buck.
Yeah,
I want to hunt them.
yeah, he's a hell of an actor, dude.
Yeah. All right. Well, you guys have anything else? Jurassic Park.
No, love the movie. Hope you guys love the commentary. We were in silent a few parts because we were still in awe.
Yeah.
20 something years later.
Yep.
Yep, that's going to do it. Thanks, guys. We'll see you next time.
Bow.
Bow. Bye.
All right, guys, thank you so much for watching this commentary. If you want to vote on what we watch next and see future things early, check out patreon.com/blindwave, where you can have all that and more. And let us know down in the description what movies we should put on those polls as well. Thanks, guys.